I could already hear the noise. It is literally still there. As much as we would like things to be perfect, that's not how it always goes down. This is what comes with cars, you guys. Just letting you know right now. It actually came pretty freaking quick, all the way from Japan. What do you want to start on now?
I said I'm going out.
I guess right now would be the time for the official reveal. Hello.
There's a treatment option. They fit into your routine. Discover more at .com.
Thank you for the ride.
Brought to you by Argenics.
Ugly ass truck.
Every
Dude.
day is better
That looks
with a
like a
sweet
dumpster on
soda.
wheels.
Crazy, man.
Don't believe everything
Ugly.
you hear.
Useless.
Please use your for your
It's
safety.
useless. You can't
Decay
do it.
and
You
type
can't
2
go off road in there.
Right.
Learn more at
You can bring it to it,
uncoverhealthyhabits.com from the California Department of
I haven't seen no one to tow with it yet.
This is
No.
the story of the one. As a quality technician. Wow.
There it is.
Beautiful.
In all its beauty. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So, we are currently picking up the car from Studio RSR. They updated some other parts like the clutch and the flywheel, but definitely there was a big issue. If you guys have been on the series of the Z, there's a big issue since we purchased the car, and there was just this loud sound that was ongoing. And it sounded like it was the drive shaft at one point, but it definitely wasn't. I believe it was the slave cylinder that was inside the transmission. So apparently on the HR motors, the slave cylinder is inside, which is actually more difficult to get to if you need to maintenance it. I'm really glad that we found that out because, man, it was really annoying to drive the car with that noise. It was so loud. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and get the keys from these guys, and we're gonna head over to AutoWorks SoCal because we still need to finish up this wrap job, you guys. We have the front bumper, this side skirt, and the rear bumper, and we gotta install the wing. I got the keys, but we're gonna go ahead and test drive it real quick because they did mention that it does drive a little bit better, but that there still might be like this slight noise that maybe could be coming from the diff. So we're gonna go ahead and test it out and see how she drives. Since I have the Exetti clutch, oh wow, the difference so much more noticeable. Oh my god. I'm not too sure if we're supposed to break this clutch in. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that we should, probably like 500 miles for a break-in. I think that is like the standard amount of like mileage to break in a clutch. So yeah, we're gonna take it easy. There's definitely no chatter when I'm like having the clutch engage and disengage, so that is something that's definitely different. Let's let her warm up for a little bit. With this right here, why can I not go into fifth? You see how like fifth should be all the way to the right and up, but it's not letting me, so I have to like slightly go to the right and up. And then one of the other things too was reverse was also pretty hard to get into. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I'm not too sure why it does that. I think I would have to take a look at the short shifter that's in there. The car came with the short shifter from the previous owner, but I think that could possibly be the reason on why it's not positioned how it should be. That's a slighter bit of an issue compared to like the noise that we were having. We're driving it down the street. I mean, honestly, right when I started going in reverse, I could already hear the noise. It is literally still there. Man, it's very frustrating because some of the parts that we changed out, they did need to be changed pretty bad, honestly. This is what comes with cars, you guys. Just letting you know right now. Letting you know right now. This is what comes with cars and building, you know. It's okay, we're gonna get it all situated, we're gonna get it fixed. It's just unfortunate that what we needed to be fixed, the problem is literally still there. So at least the clutch, oh, butter, it's butter. The throwout bearing and like the slave cylinder and everything, all that stuff needed to be addressed. So still our biggest issue is still there, but right now we gotta go and we gotta finish up the look of this car, and we can address the other stuff after that. So let's go ahead and go back inside, finish up some paperwork, and then let's head over to AutoWorks SoCal so we can finish up this wrap. We are back at AutoWorks SoCal. We're gonna start off with the front bumper. I'm gonna go ahead and start taking off the tabs and the headlights. I'm really excited for this because I know the front is gonna like really change and really complete like the whole look of it. I think I also found the solution for these reflectors on the side here, you guys. I think what I got is gonna look pretty good, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. So let me go ahead and start taking off the front bumper so we can get started and then I'll update you guys in a bit. Right now, we're kind of mocking it up and seeing like if we need a little bit more work. Kind of need to do a little bit more sanding, kind of like in this area. As you can kind of see, there's a little bit of imperfections that will probably show. We went ahead and got a little bit more supplies, but I thought it would be a good time to show you guys what we ended up waiting for. So we got JDM reflectors from Z1 Motorsports. If you guys watched like the very beginning of like us putting on the body kit, I guess we had the bumper that was from the old gens. They had the smaller reflectors. Did a little bit of research, and these are the 07, 08, and perfect freaking fit. So that was something I was really worried about. I was worried that the material was not enough and it wasn't going to cover this, or it was going to be too loose, but it's like perfect fit. So we have these in the back. We're gonna like bolt these down back here, but I think it looks so good with the white. So this is a little mock-up here. I mean, it's gonna look a lot better once it's wrapped and everything. I like it with the clears. Alex says he likes it with the clears. I think it will look a lot better than the ambers. I feel like it just would clash a little bit with the taillights and the headlights and then the color of the wrap. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you guys prefer the ambers or do you guys prefer the JDM clears? Also ended up waiting for some other parts. So we have the emblem for the front bumper, and then this right here has literally nothing on there, but this is actually something that I've been waiting for, and it actually came pretty freaking quick, all the way from Japan. This is a Nismo part for the car, and I'm really excited for this, mostly because it's gonna look really nice on the interior, and it's just something I've been wanting to update since I actually got this car. Big shout out to the homie that gave me the website to buy some of the Nismo stuff, because like I said, it is a company from Japan, but they also ship just really fast, and they have a bunch of different stuff on there that you could acquire if you're looking for some Nismo parts. I will open that up more towards the end when we're like almost finished with this, and kind of have it be like the cherry on top. As you guys can see, Alex is currently sanding what he feels needs to be sanded, so we're gonna go ahead and continue. Alright guys, after very technical and skillful laying down of the wrap, like what I mean by that is these areas, like that is really difficult. So, and honestly, you can't even tell how my boy did. Big shout out to you, man. Putting on the emblem right on the front, oh my god, it looks so freaking good, you guys. Look at that angle, bro. Oh my god. Dude, killed it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. You killed it, brother. No, seriously, like, not even on, like, no BS. Killed that, honestly. Now, all we gotta do for the front bumper, emblem is on, whole thing is wrapped freaking phenomenally. Now we gotta hit these reflectors here. It's coming along. So we still have the wing, the side skirt, and the rear bumper to do. We'll see how difficult it might be. I don't know if the front, it would have been harder than the rear, but let's go ahead and start with the other stuff. Officially got the front bumper back on, and look at the reflectors, you guys. So the fitment isn't perfect because of the placement on the tabs from the bumper. So these are like literally OEM from Nissan reflectors. So it's not the reflectors, it is just the way the bumper is, but Alex tried his best to put it in as best as he possibly can, and honestly, as good as it's gonna get. So I'm completely fine with that, you know what I mean? Like, as much as we would like things to be perfect, that's not how it always goes down. One thing that Alex also mentioned, because as you guys know, there's just plastic clips. They're not always the best to kind of have. They work, but not as much as you would want them to. So Alex had a really good idea. He's like, why not we just rib nut all these? And that's what he did. So we had obviously the bolts to take care of that from what we had bought. earlier. So good thing you had me buy a ton of those too, because goddamn, we literally been using like all of it. I think it looks really good too with the black in here. We actually are going to be doing that to the rear bumper as well. We utilize that on the side skirts. So definitely if you have that tool to put the rib nuts in, it definitely could come in handy, like you guys are kind of seeing here. What do you want to start on now?
That's it, I'm going home.
Alex really got this to fit really well. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm rubbing my hand over this and it's literally kind of as one. And that's on both sides. Really, really good. There's 2 bolts back here. On the ground, damn.
Bag.
No. I don't know, guys. I don't want to bag this car. I still want like the good like driving experience without bags with this car. So I don't think I would ever put bags unless we do some type of crazy wide body in the future. But I like the coilovers and it's less to worry about. Dang, on the ground, it just looks so good, dude. I'm glad we wrapped this completely in white, this too, because normally, you know, this is black along with like a part of the side skirts as well. And I don't really like that look, honestly, that little two-tone. This all like in one color, way better. So it is the next day. Last night we kind of had to cut it because, well, Alex has been working pretty late for the past couple weeks on this. So definitely.
Weeks.
A couple days, huh?
Like 2 days.
Bro, it's only
2
been
days.
Like 2 hours.
You're here
Last week?
2 hours.
But
Last week?
this is like the
You
4th
came
day.
on one
Last
day.
week? And then to fit the kit, how many, you know what I mean? That was another weekend?
Okay.
2 weeks.
Continue. Proceed.
Anyways. We are back here and actually Alex did some like wizardry over here because as you guys know, this kit just came really, really bad in terms of like fitment, right? Looking at it, staring at it for a little bit and thinking to himself, if we were to take away the material from here, shave it down a bit, also shave down some here, it would actually fit a lot better because this was like pushed in a lot and it was just not aligning right for here. Now, as you guys can see, I'm like literally rubbing my hand and it's like really, really aligned. But not only that, he was able to kind of bring it upwards as well. So now with the body line here, he was, it's like right there in terms of lining up. So really, really good job. I don't think that I would have been able to, you know, think about that and kind of see where I needed to take away some and what would have worked. On this side, it was pushed out. That was not me.
Yeah, it was.
That was not me.
Hey, show him the door thing he did already.
Whoa, chill, bro. This side was pushed out a lot and it definitely was not aligning nowhere near where it's at now. Dude, so freaking good. So another thing that was a little difficult as well is it was difficult for us to get to the bolt that was right here. So we also went ahead and shaved down inside here. A lot of work that needs to go into fitting this body kit because it's not, it just, the mold just wasn't really good, you know, but we're doing what we can to make it work and to make it look a little bit better. I really hope you guys appreciate stuff like this because I personally really appreciate somebody like Alex who takes that extra mile to make it look good and make it look right. Obviously, it makes more sense because he is like, this is his work, right? Like he goes out and I tell people where I did stuff and everything, and this is his work. I didn't mention this yesterday, but we had to shave down this part of the side skirt because it wasn't allowing for it to sit flush and be aligned with the body lines, as you guys see here. So there was so much material in the back of this side right here. This guy was going at it multiple times. We threw it on and took it off at least like 3 times. Now it is like perfectly fitting in there. We have the rib nuts here. We have the rib nuts in the door with the all black dress-up bolts. So it looks really nice up here. So when this is all wrapped in white, the black is gonna just be really clean and simple. Really coming along now. Just one step closer to finishing, you guys. Ended up scuffing the wing already. So that is also ready for us to wrap. I think first I still need to sand a little bit of this in this area here and probably in this area where these lights are at. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off and start sanding, and then Alexon just gets her wrapping, and I will actually end up installing the other part that I had you guys wait for yesterday. Something I've been meaning to change since we bought this car, something I knew it's like right away that we needed to change. Eventually, I needed to wait because the part that I really wanted, it was a little bit up there in price from like what I was seeing on multiple websites, but my buddy actually gave me a good website to go to find parts in Japan, and they ship really quickly. So I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly where, but we ended up getting this Nismo shift knob, and this actually was pretty like pricey everywhere I was looking online, but we got a great deal on this website that we found. I'm really excited for this. I just think it's gonna fit really well with what we have going on. I think this should be, oh wow, that was not even on there really. That's crazy. Hopefully I got the correct thread pitch, because they had 2 different options, and I wasn't completely sure, honestly.
Singing like na every day. iPod stuck on replay.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, well, even though Likewise is a good brand, maybe I might just give this out for free if anybody would like this. I don't know. Dude! Oh my god. So much better. It looks so nice, you guys. What do you guys think about this? I also saw they had the old school logo too, the revamped that they're doing with like everything. But that one was more like a pre-order, so I don't think that they'll be dropping them like fairly soon. And I kind of wanted this like ASAP in a sense. I'm happy with it though. I think it looks freaking sick. So tell me what you guys think. After we installed the shift knob, Alex went ahead and installed the wing, and we finished up the bumper as well. He worked wonders, honestly. It's very immaculate, especially for what we were working with and everything. So I'm amazed, and I hope you guys are too. And I guess right now would be the time for the official reveal. So you guys ready? So the finished product finally. Check out this rear bumper. Crazy transformation with this, and exactly how Alex had mentioned in terms of distributing some of this, and it ended up really good, especially when he finished it with the wrap. So one of the things we still got to do later on is we're gonna put the mesh later on. Tell me, what do you guys think about this wing? This honestly I think completed it. I think it completes it when you look at it like this. It was missing something over here. It doesn't look right with nothing right here, or even like a little spoiler. Alex was able to hook this up. I was worried about that because I was like, dang, I don't know if we have a brake light over there, but we do. Basically, he was able to make a pilot hole here for the wiring, feed the wiring through nicely, kind of just put it along this way, fed it all the way here, and then we spliced it into the brake lighting right there. It all worked out. It all works now with the brake light. I still have to take the car down to Studio RSR for them to try to see if we can hit either the diff now or something within the drive shaft and the transmission entry connection. So maybe there's something right there with the bearings or something. I don't know. We're not sure yet, but we're going to find out this week. Obviously, it is unfortunate that we weren't able to completely fix this sound issue in this vlog, but at least we updated parts that were probably going to cause us, or if not, were already causing us issues already, which was the clutch, the flywheel, and the slave cylinder. So slave cylinder being pretty damn important too, and especially because it's within the trans. Since we already had it open, it just made sense to kind of replace it and fix it. All that stuff honestly made the driving experience a lot better. Like the car is shifting like butter. We still have the issue on like the placement for fifth gear and reverse, but it does go into reverse a lot easier now, but it's still a little off. I'm not too sure why. Aside from that, the car looks so good. It looks like a brand new freaking car, honestly. I might not want to give this car up now, you know, honestly. Like, I didn't know if it was going to be like a forever car or however long we were going to keep it. It looks so good, and we might have future plans with it aside from all the stuff we've been doing. It's supposed to be a daily, but I mean, you guys know how it goes. You need a daily for the daily for the daily. I just want to give a really big shout out to AutoWorks SoCal again, and my boy Alex for really putting in a lot of work. When I mean he puts in a lot of work, I mean like he usually leaves the shop a lot earlier than what we were leaving the shop, like midnight and stuff like that. So all those overnights and everything, I really can't stress enough just the appreciation I have and just the amount of detail and work that he puts in. So please give them a follow. Please come and get some work done if you guys are out in the Inland Empire. You know, he does wraps, he does, you know, setups for trunks. He can install bags. I mean, my guy is pretty talented when it comes to all this kind of stuff. So he definitely makes up for where I lack, and that is why we're here. So I'm going to end the vlog here, you guys. Hopefully it was enjoyable for you all. We still have some parts that we still need to install that I have at home. Be in tune for that. I'm really excited for some of the stuff. It's some interior bits, and then we have some other just, you know, minor stuff that we've been needing. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out. Like I said, I really hope you guys have been enjoying this. That's all I got for this episode. Make sure you guys live long and prosper, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.